backward pulls or backward cornering. So to be able to do this, you need to be able to balance on one foot backwards and do an inside edge. So let's do those first. So we've done a video a little while ago about balancing. So that is a great one for this because balancing on one foot stationary is the same backwards or forwards. So we've kind of already covered it. But what I'm going to say is when you are balancing on one foot backwards, it's really important to keep the weight towards the front of your skate, because what you don't want to do is put the weight too far back and fall backwards, because that's when it hurts. It's those evil tailbone falls, and we don't want those. So before you try and balance on one foot backwards, you need to have a good backwards skate, because you need to have a bit of momentum, because balancing on one foot is always easier when you've got a little bit of roll. So a couple of bubbles. Once you're rolling, lift. So next we need an inside edge backwards. So if you roll backwards and do a stagger, you can lean on this inside and that will take you around the corner. So stagger and then lean. So you can lean on the outside of this one, on the inside of this one, and that will take you around the corner. We're cornering already. I've just shown you with the stagger on the left foot. Now I know a lot of people are more comfortable with the right foot in front, but most rinks, or at least here in the UK, the public sessions are counterclockwise. So to be able to corner counterclockwise, you need to be able to do a stagger with the left foot in front. So I'm doing my lean. So I need to make sure that most of my weight is on this front leg and it's really on and inside, taking me around the corner. And my arms are going to be in my circle. So the idea is that you're nice and low in the knee and you've got lots of weight on here. And you need to be able to have so much weight on here that you can lift this leg up, because this is the leg that's going to be doing the pulling part of the back pull around the corner. So it's going to step into the circle and then your weight's going to go on this one and then you're going to pull this one up to it. And that is the pull part. This is quite an awkward manoeuvre. And one thing to be really careful of is once you get into this position is you don't catch your toe stop on the wheel of the front foot. So if you're rolling like we were before, weight on here and then lift this foot and put it into the circle. So you can always hold on to a friend. And then as soon as it goes into the circle, the weight goes on it. So we're here, weight's on this foot, into the circle, then weight goes on that foot. So we've done this and we've put our foot into the circle. Now what you need to think is that this left foot is doing a continuous inside edge. The only foot that's moving is this one, but we have to bring this one back. So to do that, you've got to squeeze your thighs together and pull this one towards the other foot. So I'm pulling this leg. See how this one isn't moving? This one is pulling itself back. So I'm pulling and I'm pulling here. This one's not moving anywhere, which is why it's called a back pull. As you do this, there's obviously a transfer of weight because the weight goes on the foot on the inside of the circle, but then the weight has to come back onto this front left so you can then lift again. It's also really important to look over your shoulder when you're doing this move so you can see where you're going, because you can get really fast on this one. Once you've got this move down and you're feeling confident, you'll start to feel how much power you can get from this. So if you want to skate fast backwards, a couple of back pulls and you'll be flying. Be careful. So I'm going to show you where the power comes from. So I'm going to put my foot in the circle and this thigh is going to pull. I can get extra power by taking this foot here to push me, just like we did on the forward ones. So I can pull, but rather than stopping here, I can go here. And that is where the power comes from. So my right thigh is really burning now. So one thing to note with this one is it's probably quite a good idea to do it in the other direction as well, just to keep the thighs even. So we're in the opposite stagger. So then we've got the right foot in front and it's exactly the same. Just get the lean round. So lots of weight on here on the inside. You can put the left foot into the circle and pull. As always, don't try this one until you're ready. Make sure you can skate backwards confidently, but it is a lot of fun and you can get a lot of speed. I'm Katie, you've been watching Skatie, and I'm gonna go and even up my legs. Are you ready? Backwards cool. No, my brain was thinking. Okay. It is. That's fine. Don't panic. Why can't I get it out? I know what I want to say.